Fix errors, waste, and issues in a couple of clicks. Get alerted whenever you're off track. Sign up at trueclicks.com.
Wix Studio, the platform for agencies and enterprises to manage clients and projects with max efficiency, sharing Wix's SEO tech to help you drive growth.
Thanks for having me here today. It's great to be here. My topic is about crafting SEO strategy for longevity in a rapidly evolving digital landscape. Let's get the intro out of the way to start with. I am the head of SEO for William Commerce. We are a full-service e-commerce agency. We are part of the Brandwidth Group within the Next 15 Group PLC. A few interesting facts about me. I'm very passionate about SEO. I've been doing SEO for over 15 years. It's both a job and a hobby. I'm fluent in 4 languages. I've lived on 4 continents. I'm a massive Formula One fan and Arsenal Football Club. In 2013, I went to a similar conference in Shanghai in China. Without further ado, let's delve into our topic. I see you can recognize this man. So I'm going to start my talk with a short story about Albert Einstein. Once upon a time, he was teaching his students, and he was meant to put together an exam paper for them. However, Einstein administered the same exam paper he gave his student previous year for the same year. This raised a concern with Einstein's teaching assistant, who said to Einstein, "This is exactly the same exam paper that you gave last year. In fact, it's identical." Einstein was not worried about his mistake. He simply replied, "Yes, it is the same exam paper. However, the answers have changed." As SEO has always been challenging in terms of how things change over time, same issue and results we were trying to achieve. However, we have to change our plan and our strategy every year due to a lot of changes. Let's start by looking at what has shaped the landscape of SEO. SEO has been shaped by consistent change, numerous technological change, and strategic development which have influenced users' behaviors. So number 1, search engine algorithm. Continuous updates to search engine algorithm has shaped SEO as we know it over the years. Only recently we had a core update from Google. Surge in mobile devices has led to mobile-first indexing by Google and other search engines. Broadband and fast internet, improved internet speeds have influenced SEO by emphasizing page load speeds as a ranking factor. AI, I'm not talking about ChatGPT. So AI has been integrated as part of search engine algorithm for many years. AI and machine learning have increasingly used in search algorithm to predict and personalize search results. Let's look at a few key principles about SEO that have remained constant over the years. Today, we still need to have relevant and quality content on page. We need to do keyword research. We also need to target our content with good keywords. We need backlinks. We need technical SEO. We need to adhere to webmaster guidelines. We need to adapt to search engine algorithm. The SERP has no change in its principles. You need to optimize your page title, your metadata. In 2024, SEO is proving its endurance. I have a few stats from HubSpot. 53% of all website traffic come from SEO. So SEO drives a substantial portion of website traffic and dominates other traffic sources. The first result of Google again around 27.6% of click-through. 58% of all search in Google come from mobile. Again, emphasizing some of the points I've already mentioned. However, as an SEO today, you have a myriad of things to think about. This never used to be the case before, but a lot of things have changed. Keyword research, everybody's talking about EEAT, Core Web Vitals, international SEO, voice search, local SEO, amongst the things that you need to think about. Let's look at the challenges. What are the challenges of putting together an SEO strategy? You have a multiple team of specialists that you need to deal with. Web developers, copywriters. You can't be good at everything when you're doing SEO. Sometimes you're presented with multiple product sites that you need to deal with, multiple audiences, multiple countries, multiple technologies, other organizational boundaries, including culture, legal, and business models. There are other challenges, such as the frequency of algorithm changes, which I already mentioned. Sometimes it could also be difficult to balance between SEO requirement and technical requirements as well. Crafting your SEO strategy for longevity. Let's talk about that. There isn't an answer that fits all. You need to design a framework that fits for you. I have put a few major strategic steps to develop your strategy. First of all, you need to scope your strategy. Depend on the size of your project. You need to look at how much resources do you have available, clear objective from the beginning. You also need to think about whether you're thinking of a long-term or short-term strategy. Then you need to divide your work. When it comes to dividing your work, you have your central SEO team and you have your extended team. Your extended team is basically anybody else who's not part of your SEO team that actually help you to do your work. And then you need to choose the approach that you're going to take. Are you going, if you work in-house, are you going to outsource some of the work? Or how are you going to execute, basically? And then moving on, your strategy you need to design an integrated SEO ecosystem. What does that mean? At the center of everything you do, you have SEO. Then you have your technology infrastructure, how you manage your keyword performance measurement, analysis, and reporting, your content, your social media, your EAT, or which used to be part of the link building before. So from a technical perspective, you need to consider your technical SEO, build a crawlable infrastructure, relevance built into templates, SEO into localization process, continuous optimization. When it comes to content, how you strategize your content, planning your content, prioritizing, searchers intent modeling within your content, keyword page modeling, content promotion, how you promote your content within the sphere of your social media, and how you promote your content to get link points back to your website. Another key important point is education, expertise, structured learning. This is very important. We're talking about the central SEO team. We also talk about the extended team. You need to educate your extended team to help you to do your job. So your approach needs to be centralized and scalable. So your centralized and scalable framework. So you need to centralize your keyword management, your reporting and performance optimization. You need to have standards, standardize everything. There's no point one member of your team is optimizing in this way and another person is optimizing in this way. So everything needs to correlate together. You need to integrate integration into content and infrastructure flow. So you need to think about how you're indexing, relevance, clickability, and again, EAT. I don't have enough time to go through everything in much more detail, but a key takeaway here is your centralized process, your reporting analysis framework, your communication and standards. I'm going to talk about pillars of long-lasting SEO strategy. These are basically how you manage the processes, how you manage keywords, how you manage priorities, how you manage the technology, and how you manage performance. Let's start looking at the processes. This starts with your central SEO team. This team is extremely important. And I've put together a few core values and quality that you need from this team. So excellence is number one. So your excellence, in terms of excellence, Your central SEO team has to be committed to quality, continuously improving. They have to have the hunger to achieve results. Expertise. There are certain expertise that you need in your team. So your technical expertise is paramount. You need content strategy, you need keyword research, you need analytics and measurement. Capabilities. So you need to work with people who can adapt, who can collaborate. Someone who can go and talk to the web developer, can talk to any stakeholder as part of your extended team. Then you need people that can manage resources, can solve problems. The quality of your SEO team can make or break your SEO strategy. So again, some responsibilities for your extended SEO team. They need to deploy best practice, standard metrics and tools. You need to have consistent process, reporting and optimization method. They need to coordinate, as already mentioned, with your web development team, your content team, your analytics, peer and other agency partners. The whole process, the purpose of this is basically lowering the operating costs for running a complex SEO strategy. Also, the purpose is to capitalize on existing resources of your extended team. Engage all stakeholders. Basically, talk to anyone who impacts SEO performance. Senior management, web developer, and so on and so forth. Knowledge base. Always good to have a hub within your company where you can share knowledge, best practices, research, tools, new trends, and so on and so forth. When you empower individual and department with expertise, insights, and skills necessary to excel, so that's the purpose of having a knowledge base. The knowledge base also creates a solid foundation for ongoing SEO success, innovation, and excellence. Just need to drink a bit of water. So, managing keywords. This is the model that we currently use in my agency. This is something that I've developed over the years, and also the team that I work with have contributed. It's basically combining various sources of data. So here we have data, you can use any tool, Ahref, SEMrush, and also merge with Google Search Console. It's basically a central resource combining all important data points to inform decision on making keyword performance. Again, as you can see, so we split the keywords in terms of the one that rank from position to 3 as top performing, 4 to 10 as quick wins, 11 to 20 as areas of opportunities, and anything that rank beyond page 2 as quick wins. So once you combine all the data, it gives you an approach that reduces any guesswork and focuses on efforts where you're likely to get results. Again, we have the ability of looking at keyword at granular level. So we've built a categorization method where we can categorize any keyword, it doesn't matter the volume, and this kind of gives us the ability to see keywords by, so you look at the keyword category, the keywords, the URL, the position, you look at the search volume of the keyword, the difficulty, and then you can match with all the different other datas. Again, I was talking about categorization. This is where the keywords is also categorized by the different section within the site. This allows us to prioritize which section is performing well and which one isn't. And it kind of help us in terms of how we can do our keywords and how we can manage the whole keyword process. When we're talking about managing priorities, it's kind of like similar approach to keyword research, but here is we crawl the entire website, and then we categorize the website, and then you can see the data from priorities also match the data of the keywords. So we use our keyword review to kind of help us prioritize. And also another key thing that we have here is the priority ranking. So usually we would work with the decision maker to decide on which area we need to focus on the website. There's a lot of data. I mean, my deck will be shared, and you can actually look at what the whole Google Sheet looks like. I don't have a lot of time to go through all of them, but it's just to give you an idea. Another aspect to prioritize is basically your technical health check. And the key here is to demonstrate the complexity of SEO and impact of making changes to the site. The whole key point so far is everything is sort of coordinated and everything is organized. I know we're talking about how you have to stay organized all the time. And then managing technologies, I have put together a few key considerations. Audit your site and CMS from the outset and fix any issue that is stopping your site from being crawled, indexed, and ranked. You need to do regular technical health check, training a technical team, in whether it's front end, back end, and share knowledge with them regarding why certain issues are occurring and how to fix them. This is where the knowledge base, so the knowledge hub comes into play. You can always put documents on another hub and they can kind of feed into that. Next, when it comes to new projects, get SEO involved from the beginning and throughout the development process. Also build an architecture that is based on user intent, aligning with keyword research. You want to minimize technical tasks as well as empowering your stakeholder with the knowledge related to their job. This is an example of one of the clients that we work with. We're talking about optimizing your template for scale. It's not just the front end of your templates, but also the back end. Here we cover all the keyword research. We've got the page headings. We've got the heading all sorted right. Internal linking on the page. Again, we make sure all parts of the page are indexable, including images, schema markup are integrated. And also at the bottom, the content is a little bit blurred for user experience consideration. When you expand the content, you have a lot of content that is designed for users, very useful content, not designed for SEO. This page content aims to strengthen, again, the expertise, the experience, the authoritativeness, and the trustworthiness of the client within this niche. And here are some results with this client as Ganbo. They sell high-end food, 79 keyword rank in top 3, and generated about over 7K in organic clicks and 480,000 organic impressions. Moving on is managing performance. There are key aspects into this. You need to look at your analytics and SEO performance. Then you need to look at your technical SEO audits. And then you need to manage your competitors. Your analytics, so the website traffic, the user behavior and conversion ranking, anything that is important in an organization get measured, and SEO is no exception. Basically, all the data that you get from that needs to be feedback into your strategy and how you operate. Regular and periodic performance review and updates. Ideally, quarterly strategy review, monthly detailed performance and updates, weekly or daily monitoring. Diagnostics tool, I'm sure there's a lot of tools, companies, I saw Majestic, Hey HREF, Screaming Frog, they're all here. You have an array of tools at your disposal. And rather talk about what you can automate and what you need to do manually. This is one area that you need to consider to automate. So it can give you all the errors and the things that you need to do on a regular basis. And then you can sort of take that on feedback to the people that actually need to help to fix the issues. Simplify activity for reporting. So 5 things, you have to consider 5 things that you did last reporting. This is when you're reporting back to the client. 5 outcomes that move the needles, and then things that you're planning to do for next reporting period. Share your results, whether it's good or bad. And I am going to close my presentation with one key takeaway. Throughout my career, there's one principle that I've always used as part of when I put together an SEO strategy, is Google's mission statement, is to organize the world's information to make universally useful and accessible. I believe this is still relevant today. When you're given a project, your job is to look at that information that you have in front of you, organize it, make it useful, and make it as accessible. When we're talking about accessibility, that reflects on the new tools or any new technology that comes out that needs to adapt. Even if the answers have changed, we need to keep adapting. Thank you very much.
Demand sphere. Limitless visual insights from the SERPs. Unlimited dashboards and users. Easy to use and easy to scale your growth to new levels.
Monthly reporting making you want to shove sharp things up your nose? Try Dragon Metrics, the all-in-one SEO software with mind-blowing reporting tools.